some tone. Listen, I have not been this excited for a profile pack in a minute. I can't even speak right now because, listen, I've been on a thing like a wreck kick lately. I've been playing the liver bird profiles a lot lately, and that's why I'm really excited about this Twreck Max Pack. Now listen, there's a million internet historians who will tell you a story about this amp, and it absolutely, I suppose, it's a true story. It means nothing to me. I don't care about the details of the amp. All I know is that this thing was a collaboration between two amp companies, one of which is legendary, the other makes some really great amps. One channel is supposed to be express-like, but it sounds a little different to me. The other channel is supposed to be more in the roots of that other manufacturer who put the amp together. And that first channel, the clean channel in this thing, is kind of like a, it's, from what I understand, it's a champ type front end, but it's going into a set of big bottle KT66s, and then you end up with this Texas T control that ends up bringing in the tone stack and really kind of takes it from like tweed to blackface, but it's really not blackfacey. It feels just low headroom on the preamp, but the KT66 really beef it up, and there's some really cool things that happen. Then you've got this separate lead channel. I think the Verb is great. This version that we got our hands on was a 210 Alnico speaker version with Altex, and it was great. Unfortunately, the amp was damaged when it was shipped to me, and I really wanted to keep it, but I don't want to deal with problems that may be arising from parts moving around, and one of the transformers was kind of bent and the cab was all messed up. I'd really like to get one of these in the future, but I profiled it, but unfortunately it's not going to be my amp long term. I'm a little bummed about that, but we have profiles of it, and that's good at least. And I'm really excited about this. So let me show you the sound I was just playing there. Twreck Max H30 L4. Now I got to tell you something. This is an extremely versatile but extremely unique, toneful set of profiles. There's 3 distinct sets of profiles that were done with the 3 different speakers. One is the built-in Altex, the blue 10-inch Altex, so it's a 210 cab. And this is sort of the most sought after of the iterations. There was 112 combos, 210 combos. To my knowledge, that was all they made. The 210s, from what I've read, seem to sound a little better. I thought it sounded really good. Now, these Altec 10-inch speakers, you would think, oh, what do they just sound like Celestion Blues? They certainly look like 10-inch Blues, but they sound different for sure, and I think they're a really good match for the amp. And so because of that, you will find profiles called Twreck Max X, and X with tone Junkie profiles usually, almost always, signify Alnico speakers, vintage ones. In this case, my set of 1966 silver Alnico bells, Alnico silver bells from Celestion. And it's just, they have an extra chimey, sort of brilliant, beautiful quality. Sunday morning players are gonna love it. I've actually already built a worship performance, but I might rebuild it again with these X profiles. But for the most rockin', most sort of in-your-face thing, that's what you were just listening to. It's the H30, Twreck Max H30, and that is my 1970 orange 412 cab. And to give you it again, it just sounds like this. This is a pretty rockin' pickup. This is not the most mid-rangey pickup. It's actually a little bit higher gain. It's a Sir SSH+. So I believe it's the highest output pickup that Sir makes. I could be wrong about that, but there's so much juicy mid-range in these profiles, especially with these H30s on the lead channel, that you just get this really big. The attack of that pick, man, there's something really musical about that chirp. It's almost like there's a tone envelope that just grabs the thing. It's like... Ooh, that is I'll tell you, dudes, this is a really, really fun guitar to play for that stuff. And it cleans up beautifully because you can immediately get back to like this type of thing. That's the lead channel, and you could of course get even cleaner with these things. But let me just show you. Let me show you this T channel, and the reason I like this thing is because it really gives it just a different sort of flavor. So if I was going to go pretty clean on this T, more tweedy kind of channel, it's really got a cool sound. So with my with just a neck single coil here. Beautiful stuff. You could, of course, go to the middle position here. Nice, real, little brighter, chimey on the top end kind of thing. And then what's really cool, which is something I've never really gotten out of another amp before, probably the most unique thing that I found on this amp, is that when you crank the clean channel, you get this really interesting power tube saturation breakup from the from those 66s, and it just sounds huge. Just sounds like a little amp turned way up loud, and that's that Champ preamp thing. It's so thick. But what if it were chimier? That is all things just full and thick. You get a different saturation. It like there's chime, but it's different than you would get in an AC30 because again, it's KT66, EL84. Different world here, very different world. So what's really cool is getting this chime quality of those Voxy speakers, because now we're at the Twreck Max X, meaning silver, Alnico silver bells. And they're just brilliant. For the praise and worship guys out there, you turn on all this stuff and you're just gonna get all of this thing. I don't know, man. I just really dig this thing. If I even go up to my neck, kind of pick up here, and I try to show you something a little different. Let me jump to the clean channel. So we're gonna jump to C3, and now we should be amply clean here. And so here we got a little more of this. Man, to me, that's all the stuff. You throw it on the bridge, and you got that same thing, but just more intense. Shallower in the bass, chimier in the top end. That's the story of a 12-inch classic Alnico speaker like you find in a Vox. That's about half the story of a Vox. Don't worry, we put it in there. You know what I say when a tone like that walks by? Woo-hoo! That's right, because that's a brilliant tone, man. That is a good tone. Listen, that voicing is way different, and that's why I brought out this JM with the Thornbuckler. It's got a little more bass, because now you hear them very focused, not as chimey, but the focus sound of those Altecs, those 10-inch Altecs, and they just are beautiful. They're all the frequencies you want in the mix. They're like that cutting, pushing type thing, and they're just really beautiful. I have not been this excited about a pack in a while because it's not every day you run across an amp like this that has a real story behind it. That's the bringing together of kind of two big industry guys coming together. Yes, there's all these kind of, rumors and fairy tales about people being unhappy with it later on. Some people say they're unhappy with the design. Some people say unhappy with the money. Some people say kind of a little bit of both. So-and-so wasn't supposed to use this wire in the Look, I don't know. All I know is it sounds really great. Does the lead channel sound like the preamp of the Liverpool? Does it sound like that Express kind of sound? It sounds different, but it's different speakers, it's different power tubes, so it's hard to know what exactly is doing what. I just know it sounds different, and I know you guys got to check these out. We've got some free ones out there. We put out a performance yesterday, it was free, and we'll be dropping some free ones tomorrow in the emails. If you're not signed up for Tone Junkie emails, y'all, we do free profile Friday, like every Friday. We don't even call it Free Profile Friday. I literally just thought of that as I was talking out loud, but I'm gonna now use that, Free Profile Friday. When we release something on Friday, there's free profiles from every single pack we release on Friday. Even if we don't release it till Saturday, I probably gave you the free stuff on Friday in the Friday emails. So if you're not on the Tone Junkie emails, how are you gonna take advantage of Free Profile Friday? How? Are you gonna break into your neighbor's computer, break into their email, and steal it out of there? You could do that. Sounds a little complicated. I'm a simple guy. I would just sign up for the email list. I rest my case. Your Honor, the defense rests. Go check out this pack, the Twreck Max Pack. I've been HW. Thank you so much for watching Tone Junkie TV. If you get any of these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, so that I can buy a million more JM Pros. HW, out.